by the squeak door wraparounds.
Slow walks in to check out the underpass control. We've got engagements from twistzz and Yuri, getting those two picks on Breeze and Automatic. 5-on-3 situation. Suck trying to wrap that corner, get the trades in alongside Hex, but Drop quickly drops one more to return. A 3-on-2 situation. Tag up damage being done to the Evil Geniuses side, but return towards Furia as the kills start pouring in. Nealon gets one, a headshot on Drop as he tried to jump out the way. The wall bang's perfect and Nealon makes it a triple. What a pistol for him and a start for Evil Geniuses. That chance to re-qualify this time around. Focusing on Pro League, he's the first casualty as Safe gets the opening start. Sorp hoping for a similarly good response out to Monster. Automatic's also been tagged pretty low. Hext trying to force Art out of the top of Connector, but almost gets his life taken away from him. Might still catch the player though. He's bursting through at the pre-fire angles. Art is sticking around. Edge of that smoke. I can't think he can see anything. Hex takes a nade instead as Breeze walks in towards the A site. The AWP thinks he might be here, and he lands his shot.
Must have been a slight timing, a slight vision of the pixel when it comes to rounding that dice angle. And for Art, he's actually given up on keeping that contention down. Just back off, get towards the top of Connector, and now twistzz and Drop can establish the crossfire to Monster.
M4 and FaMask crossfire, so it's lopsided in terms of which direction they can face. Got to deal with at least twistzz here. Drop might come easy, but a 5-on-3 means that it's going to be much more difficult for Evil Geniuses, knowing that Automatic is also extremely low. Hex tagged up at the same time. Cirque barking in from short. The flashes will go over, and Hex will try to lead the charge. See where twistzz is. Automatic with a quick trade back on Drop. 4-on-2. They should know the second player's out there. The bomb's in the open, so CT is going to get given some time to rotate. Evil Geniuses letting his clock run out, and their chances run slim. Cirque now in a 1-on-4 will only get the first pick, no more. It's all a ruse here. The execution's really towards the B site.
Nealon's going to have a tough time to sell this as a fake because he doesn't have any nades. So it will just be the noise cancel. And now even the 1-for-1 trade down towards Dry at Monster. That's so much information. And CTs can start rotating over.
But Art doesn't get that rotation shot on Nealon, so we can't get into Connector entirely. Evil Genius is stalled by those 2 kills on the trade. Now allowing a second player to bolster up the B defensive. Also having one man, I believe Safe is in heaven right now, bearing down upon them here. Yuri leans in, and indeed Safe is watching out from that T-ramp angle. 20 seconds, Evil Geniuses need to prioritize that bomb plant. Yuri engages, finds Cirque, takes a lot of tag damage, Drop swings out, damage done through the smoke. Automatic dead, Breeze, last man standing, and Drop will connect it together with the AK at 2K. Watch out through the toxic barrels around the pillow. Will have his eyes set on their short position. Evil Geniuses kind of walk their way through that monster position and try and work in execution much earlier here. Art has caught that first kill on Automatic. Drop forced to respond towards Breeze at the 2-for-1. Seeing the other players as Yuri and twistzz get involved. Drop receive them here towards Long. Have no worries against them. And finally the Deagle throw up a little bit more fight. There's 1 shot, 1 kill, 1 return back from Safe though. Similar story, 4-on-4.
Drop being in a quite exposed angle. Safe out to Long. The peek toward the right-hand side does get missed out, and now this eco is getting completely out of hand.
Well, that will teach me forever assuming that an eco will be easy enough. At least 1 kill gets returned by Art, 1 rifle removed from the hands of Evil Geniuses. Still the 3-on-2 for them, and a bit of Kevlar for Hex and Breeze to work with. AWP on Cirque, as Art doesn't know whether or not they've made their way into the long position. Could still be a B play for all they know, and they're starting to prod towards the rotation angle. Evil Geniuses should get the bomb down for free.
You've got to imagine here for EG, clear out the site, clear out bank, and plant it open for that bank position. Start to put pressure on those rotating positions. And now with the walk coming further forward, the time being low, at some point, Art's going to have to check back from the site in case there's a long walk.
Concern will be whether or not Art looks around at the right time, whether or not EG want to plant the open here. I believe it is back of Dice, open for bank. Yep. Hext has been seen now. The jump face to get the info. Instant flashbang over the Deagle, taking a premature face and getting some damage dished out towards him as a result. No kill found against Evil Geniuses here in his post plant. Similar story for Furia, but playing from the back foot to begin with. Art looking in towards Long. Trying to find any sort of info. Smoke on the bomb. Can come through for Ninja Stick. He's got the defuse. Tapping it once. Going to force them out. Nade damage sprays through on Breeze. Cirque Sorp also positioned. This case, twistzz and Art will both fall. And it will for EG.
Drop has still got an incendiary, so as soon as that smoke starts to clear, that can go out to Monster. This is going to be a pop.
Flash in, twistzz still gets his kill, jump out from automatic, can get that trade and double up on drop. Nice and effective there with that Galil. AK upgraded to rightfully. 4-on-2 scenario for Evil Geniuses, but Yuri still wants a fight here. He's looking out to the site, the bomb plant has to be going down. Can't really deny it. Backup and save has arrived towards Heaven Control. Automatic has not seen the individual. The flash has come forward and Yuri has revealed his hand.
This might have to be a save call here from Furia. 2v4, not a lot to work with.
Automatic been seen. Quick swing. Yuri actually gets that kill. Now Breeze is going to get drawn into the site. Try and hold the defensive. Cirque drops as well. The AWP doesn't manage it, but a smoker's gone down to the bomb. Will Yuri try the ninja stick? Tapping it. Dead to rights on Hexed. Quick kill. Sco the CT start. It's a fast rush in for Furia though. Pistol round, seeing safe charge in with a Glock. It's only Glocks across the board, and those Glocks will get success with twistzz finding Breeze, looking in against Hex now, driving him back away from Graffiti. Bomb plant does come down. It's retake on for Evil Geniuses.
Oh, look at Art, mate. I'm loving this position. Back down towards T-Sport. He could be on for a lot of damage.
2 players seen, only 1 being taken down. Yuri responding to Hex, meanwhile, makes it a 4-on-2 instead for Furia. Kneeling, headshot, sees another good player, turns on a twistzz, but looking away, throwing his aim off and throwing his chance in the round. Automatic now against 2, sees them both, tapping desperately for a headshot. No kits in sight, and no chance in hell. It's Furia. Safe. Watching with the AWP, hoping for an overextension. EG are not going to give it to him.
They want to try and see if they can present the boost. twistzz seeing nothing. They want to try and bait the M4 into the open. That's exactly what happens, and twistzz there for the trade. So
fast and responsive. They weren't aware of that boost, didn't check it, and will fall to it. 4-on-4 situation. Breeze is the only casualty for EG, but Safe is the only casualty for Furia. Art's on the other side of the map, so he won't recover that AWP. So going to put his AWP to the man instead.
That's probably twistzz. A couple of players, individuals, trying to see if they can siphon some map presence up here towards short. Desperate to an entry to open up B.
They're going to go grab that bomb, try and get the commitment. Drop has evaded the position. Back and kneeling here, playing around the pillar, and his eyes are set towards that boost, being very paranoid about its potential. Hexed wants the entries for the time being. 30 seconds to the clock. The smokes are coming down. The execution is inbound. 1 heaven, 1 site. Flash going over. Hex has evaded it. Nealon, similar story. Secondary flash catches the T site off more than it does Nealon, who swings out for a double, and twistzz is suddenly left alone. 2 kills to his name, bomb in his back. 15 seconds. Needs to get Nealon in the back of the site to set up this clutch here. That's what he does. Bomb should go down.
Give himself the extra money, try fake it out, draw those fights into the open, and automatic on the railing towards heaven. Worked very nicely for Evil Geniuses. On the front foot, haven't seen this kind of aggression from them.
Flash turned away from engagement, automatic with the kills, got to fall away. Nealon not as successful though, safe with the pickup, a 4-on-4.
Keep trying to hunt that pressure down. Cirque is waiting for a peek to come from Party or that stairs position with the orb. Get that HE back. Now, the HP numbers aren't great, but look at what's happening to Monster. They're taking map control away and working with that.
How far do they extend? Out towards short. For Mars, Hex, look at how far forward he's going to get. He's in for a rude awakening. Footsteps heard. twistzz caught off guard. Got to swing back, sees another player, and gets the hell out of the way.
What a timing. And now even Connector's being pressed slightly aggressively from automatic. He might be able to set up a big old backstab.
M4 just watching down as the Connector control, flashing for Hex. Try to keep the teams at bay. Further util thrown down with the flashes over. Against the counter flashes of the T sideline. Hex is caught out in the open. Now to a 3-on-3. Breeze without FaMAS. Now known towards center of the site. Got to get out of there. Automatic on the backstab. Suppressed by that smoking from Monster. Might take some time. Breeze is trying to suppress them. Trying to provide a bit more covering in the back lines. Automatic walking in very quickly. Safe. Spotted in spray. That's 1. Yuri will not be 2, but Cirque and Breeze get those kills anyway. Clean alive. Molotov sent to the top of hut as the quick exy comes in towards top side. Dives down into the B play though. Through the vents. Nealon now holding it dark, going to wait for the T's to face him.
You can see the way that Furia slow it down, get the smoke out for the cross. Nealon in at dark has to try and get distraction pulled from his teammates.
Plant secured, waiting for drop to face in. There comes the headshot, opening kill. Found by Evil Geniuses, and he's looking for a little bit more, but automatic catches Art back in the corridors. Nealon looking at the backside, sees safe, presents a point-blank frag, and reduces the T's to 2, making it a triple now for Nealon. A 1v5 for Yuri, all the way back in secret, very far away, looking for flanks, looking for information, and looking to cut off CTs, but now so far away from the site, and the defensive will just hold its line, get the defuse in, and get the pistol for Evil Geniuses.
Nealon again. Yuri trying to see if he can get as much out of these double doors, but the bomb's been...
Stuff from him. Nays down. Serato getting hexed. Automatic trades back on one. A 4-on-4. Evil Genius is trying to hang in there despite their pistol bases. They forced the issue in this round, but now they'll start to fall apart. Quick 90-degree flick to automatic. Might even get the AWP as well. Cirque playing with fire on the outside. Sees the head. Desperate for the kill and does land it. But now the backstab might become his next big worry. At least that bomb is dropped and the T's can't make progress. Giving Cirque another good kill. Versus 2 now.
He's doing well to isolate these 1v1s. Serato for a moment.
Incendiary sent ahead of the squeaky door once again. Utility blocking from Evil Genius's Furia, going to avoid it entirely this time. Play a very different default to what they've had before. Art this time on top of Mini. And flashes forward. Make his way in against the likes of Automatic. One flash sent down against that M4, force him into a corner. Meanwhile, a lobby crunch attempt from the CT side is dealt with by Serato and drops. Cirque does get one back, but does lose his life. Automatic and Hex continue training in towards outside. Safe keeps the advantage in for Furia. Hex now all alone, center of the A site, and no entity here but a T side. A flank inbound from heaven and all. And I believe they know exactly where he is.
I just try to slow it down. Safe gonna get into a position with the orb where he does get dropped, and Hex is looking up towards a heaven control. Art is spotted right there from the rafters, and Hex makes it happen. And
that to cross ahead of that gap. Automatic will now be seen. Art dropping against him. Point blank engagement goes the way of the CT side. Yuri can't quite find the trade either. The smoke starts to clear. Automatic playing around credit card though. Seen and tapped up.
And now Yuri can keep the pressure towards Lockers, doesn't even need to commit with it. Serato with a walkout from Squeak Door, catches Hexed out into the open.
4-on-3 situation, making it 2 as he taps off the head of Breezy in heaven. Now Cirque and Nealon, now just Cirque as Serato goes massive for another round here. 10 picks deep, not quite as monstrous yet. The AWP, however, going to try hold resistance to the CT side and drop AWP in hand, trying to provide a bit more active support. The Furia are not giving these fight engagements away and might even catch one from afar, but no, Cirque lands the kill.
Finding a lot of consistency in this first half. Another opening pick coming through from Cirque. Working his way into main. Automatic might get caught at a timing here. Both players just holding their ground for the moment.
Mars in, Nealon, Kraken, Ghoul sees Art a little bit late to respond towards him, but Cirque has him on lock and makes it a 3K with that flick. Drop down, Yuri and Safe. 2-on-5 situation, making it 1. The Safe is forced to trade back on Nealon. Automatic, all that kill on outside. And the AWP, nothing left in this round.
What a necessity this round has been for Evil Genius as well, because that would have been one of those swing rounds where they get reset, they're forced down onto eco territory, and Cirque, opening pick towards main, relocates over to ramp, and with that distraction being pulled away from the in-game leader of Nealon, it sets Cirque up. Even Automatic has a backstab. This has been a very one-sided round for EG, one of the most... the distance.
Breeze finally getting involved. There you go. You asked for it, and you shall receive. Galil ahead of the Squeak Door just before those smokes start to bloom. Taking Art down, Safe towards outside, does find Automatic on the trade though, so a 4-on-4 as Breeze doubles up, now extending his kill count to 6. Safe still fragging towards outside though. Smokes in, Breeze swings and can drop him, so advantage now for the Furia side.
Cirque trying to catch a timing, just a walk forward towards Hut, has not been seen towards that right-hand side. His teammate's still in secret as of right now for Nealon. They might be able to crunch back towards us.
And 60 points of health. They start to retake some map control. That bomb has crossed away from where Yuri's gone past, though, so Cirque could try escape and try working a different angle. The bomb can get planted. Maybe best bet right here is to try and cut rotations back, thinking that he might have escaped. Bomb plant will be secured. Retake will be on. What can Cirque do here?
They must have to take this fight on to drop. Nealon trying to get out to that vents control as well. Just slow it down. Allow that retake to be stalled.
Wraparounds from Nealon, going to look for Yuri next. Drop has made his way out to his mini. Spotted, there's the spray. A 2-on-2 to draw their attention back further away from the B side. But instead, they just go whole hog with the retake. Nealon moving in, hearing those footsteps. Bomb planted to back site. Now Decon is controlled back. Player taken back by Nealon's part of things. Yuri with a traitor 1-on-1 on the defuse, tapping it. Going to look for the pick back, but Nealon's hiding to stall for time and leaves.
Yuri are still not aggressive for the info.
Drops AK watching. Utility gets thrown out towards the A side. It's Safe towards outside or Automatic. Drop gets Breeze in case Serato can lock out one more. Safe doubles up. Meanwhile, bomb's been dropped. Cirque 20 seconds and a 1 versus 5. No way he wins this. He'll try lean out, try get something out of this. But Furia will close the gap even further as Cirque indeed commits himself to the save, which he can't even get out of this round. Safe with the last kill soon. Can't let this get out of control. Furia racing for impact on the execution. Utility thrown down towards backside. Smokes and Molotovs keeping drop completely blind. But KScerato still sprays through the squeak door. Gets automatic. Opens up the round and forces EG to rethink the game plan. But lose another player in the interim.
He spams KScerato again, and don't tell me he's going to regress through the smoke in a 5v3. Look at this!
Breeze is dead. KScerato with a triple. Seeing the quadra, in fact, right at his feet. Sprays down Cirque next. And kneeling now, all alone. KScerato might just get the ace right here. What a play he's had, and what a series he's been able to gain. Leaning around that corner, kneeling, desperate for a trade. But we'll get no such thing. That's an ace.
You think the idea that he's going to lurk around his own util, automatic towards outside, it is an opening kill coming through from Breeze in the meanwhile.
Some pressure is forced Art to rethink his aggression. The opening frag has gone the way of Evil Geniuses, but Art, will he find automatic here? No, spraying wildly. Nealon puts him down. 5 on 3. This is good stuff.
This is the best round yet for Evil Geniuses in this second half, and just after they've caught a tactical, Safe is going to get aggressive. Back into lobby with drop.
Swinging in, sees the gun barrel, sees Hexed, engages but loses the fight. The AWP is safe. 1 or 2 players left, trying to swing in, but taking leg shots back to the AWP at the T sideline. 1 HP for him. And at this point, they can take the A site pretty confidently here. With 1 bullet, you could breathe on Safe, and that would be good enough. Evil Geniuses will look towards their bomb plant, look towards Yuri to get him, and Safe will evade them on the top for now. But a 1 on 5, the B site's open, the bomb will go down.
That's an excellent round coming through from EG.
Furia, plenty of cash they can continue buying down. That's what they'll do here for the rest of this map up, you must imagine. Evil Geniuses, they have a breaking point somewhere in the future. But if they get 1 round of return, then suddenly that breaking point turns to Furia's owner, Cirque, first down.
That lurk attempt not quite working out. Now, you still got to play it down to that lower bomb site. You can see the way that automatic could come into the fold late round. Yuri on this tight right-hand side towards Ram.
Lashes forward, Yuri, M4 tucked away, back around the corner. As Safe lands on Breezy instead. Hexed trying to fall back, bomb on his back. But separated from all T-side elements, at least automatic comes back with 1. Still a 2 for 1, and overall the advantage that will sit with Furia, and Yuri might be making big mistakes. Hexed will see him and adjust. That's a massive mistake to make. Back to evens will go in the B side. Now has 1 man to hold it.
Yuri knew, because automatic was outside, he's got to press, he's got to get aggressive, and now things get out of order. Automatic starting to walk forward, might just catch the information to drop to the back of the side. Didn't
quite see him just yet. We'll look for KScerato. Molotov sent down. Force him out, no smokes. Swing for the kill, there comes 1 more. 3 on 2, Evil Geniuses have turned this around, and automatic dives down. It's all on Art at dark. M4, footsteps all around him. Will he get checked in? Nealon better do so. Molotov sent out towards the ramp opening. Hexed, bomb plant, could be denied right here. Art to swing, gets it in time. 12 seconds left. Evil Geniuses might bottle this at the last hurdle. Nealon needs this kill and needs it fast. Art is playing bait as drop comes in with support, and automatic can't do jack. Dealt with for 14-12. Full tilt in. At least they can get the main smokes down and siphon off the garage and mini entrances, but Safe can look right over those smokes and get automatic to start things off. Nearly not seen by Art. Now he is, but he gets his kill back. Is there another one? No. KScerato responds in kind.
This molly's going to go out to the close vent again. KScerato has to swing. The walkout from Squeak Door's got to be there.
Big frag for Hex, 3 on 3, but low HP on Nealon. Hex has been tagged up in that exchange. Drop. Completely unscathed. Cirque's looking the wrong way. This is perfect. 2 kills to find. That's rounds. Hexed alone, does get 1 trade back, but needs to go absolutely massive here on Nuke. And Safe is already watching with AWP, catches his frag, wins out map match, and on the T side, rifle rounds will just get clapped back immediately by the Brazilians. M4's burst in, 2 kills found by Art and KScerato. 5 on 3, automatic trying to hold on to some sort of life alongside Nealon getting a trade, but Drop immediately responds to Breeze.
EG have got to work outside. They've given too much information away. Try and get themselves down to secret. KScerato can rotate into the vents control. Automatic is expecting another duel just on the edge of this smoke.
Trying to bait them out, thinking he dropped in towards that smoke. Now he's going to bait in utility and fall off for real this time. Meanwhile, Nealon continues to press up in the corridors. B site is the best site. Can get this plant. But still being down by a player. They need a lot more than that here, EG.
Drop's been able to come all the way around. Into T-spawn, out to outside. So he could be one of the first men of contact to come into the secret angle. And think about the response. Keep the man advantage. Allow Drop to get in behind.
Now Yuri's down the ramp. Window opened, automatic utility in hand, spray through, burst up. It's a little bit awkward for Yuri, but he comes together in the end. Automatic, now to clutch it all. Sees the player at decon, but has his knife pulled out. And kSerato will seal the deal, close this series, and send EG packing out of the ESL Pro League.
That's a good performance coming through from Furia today.